Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be another Star Trek Online Age of Discovery playthrough. We're starting the Romulan arc. Now these missions are quick to finish, but you do have to get there first, and it actually can take a bit of time to run across the map because you can't use transporters until you've gone to the area first. There's a lot of running around and then the mission. So I think this is a meet and greet and then we can get started. So we'll get started on the mission. And I'm going to have to stumble over my words, I'm sorry. Admiral, a group of our people are trying to create a new homeworld. Seela's capital city has erupted into fighting since she disappeared. Seela's capital city has so-called saviors struggle for power and new ones rise and fall every day. You're witnessing the end of days of an empire. I belong to a group of Romulans who, like you, want to survive. With our leader, Tadan, we are throwing off the shackles of our past. We reject secrecy and deceit in favor of democracy and cooperation. In creating a new world, we will remake our culture. We have found a planet we call Mal Rihan, New Romulus in your mother tongue. It can be ours, but we have much to do before we can truly call it a home. Our government has authorized me to ask you for assistance. Our people have been in strife for too long. Can you look past our history and help us build a new world? Okay, so let's travel to New Romulus when I'm already there. Just to make the video shorter, I'm going to try to be at the planet that we need to be at when I start the mission. And as you can see, all other players here. So these are other players, and they're all different factions: Klingon, Romulan, Federation, even Dominion faction is here. I don't have to be close to the planet. Let's just beam down to New Romulus. Oh, we'll close that off so it doesn't be in the way. Admiral, we are ready to beam down to New Romulus at your command. The Romulans are suggesting you bring a small away team. I can't remember if there's a cutscene. Yep, there is.
We have the strength now. With the help of Starfleet and the Empire, we could destroy what's left of the Tal Shiar. We would be safe. We would be free.
There are too few of us left to fight amongst ourselves. Military action should be our last option.
I don't see how talking to them will be enough. But I'm a warrior, not a politician. If my people are to find a home here, there must be a leader capable of building a new future, of looking past our differences to find harmony. You are that leader, Ditan.
Since I was a child, hiding in the sewers of the capital with the reunificationists, I have worked toward the day when the Romulans would once again walk beside their Vulcan brothers and sisters. Before that can happen, we need to rebuild. We need a home to replace what was lost, to see past our grief and find acceptance. We need to reconcile with the Remans and end the centuries of strife and oppression. The fate of both our peoples rests here. We either create a new homeworld out of the ashes, or we wither and die. Thank you for agreeing to assist us. I'm grateful that both the Federation and the Empire have temporarily put aside their differences to help create a new Romulus. This proves that unification is possible, both for my people and for yours. We're building a new home here. Romulans and Remans can't continue on like nothing has changed. Everything is different. We are a changed people. The loss of Romulus wounded us greatly, but that wound will not be fatal. There is a great deal of work to do before we can truly call this our new home, but with your help, I know Mol Rihan, or New Romulus in your language, will someday be as great as what we lost. Kylor is in charge of the staging area. He can give you more information about what we need. There's much to do, and little time. We left our first home to remain free. We lost our adopted home to treachery. May this world be the home we have sought for so long, a place where our descendants can live in peace.
Okay. going on? Welcome to New Romulus. Okay, so when he said they left their first home to be free, and they lost their second home to treachery, the first home was Vulcan. Romulans are an offshoot of the Vulcan culture. They were a warlike species 2,000 years in the past, and one of the Vulcans wanted a peaceful resolution, and they became a peaceful passive race, and the Romulans didn't want to be peaceful, so they left the planet. They went to the new twin planets of Romulus and Reman, and became a secretive, militaristic spy network. Then that planet, their second home, was destroyed by treachery, which was the supernova that destroyed Romulus, and now this is the third planet. Although there are colony worlds, this will be the Romulan homeworld. Okay, let's get started. I'll speak to Admiral... Thank you for coming to New Romulus, Admiral. Since the destruction of the Romulan homeworld, Romulan space has been unstable. The Federation tried to offer a hand in friendship to build connections with the survivors. When that failed, Starfleet Command made the decision to take several preemptive strikes to eliminate threats before they could become open warfare. Whether or not those actions were justified is not for us to debate. Excuse me. With the formation of a new Romulan colony world, the alliance of the Remans, we have a second chance. What we do here on this planet will shape the Federation's relationship with the Romulan Star Empire for decades. We can create a new alliance, or we can wake a sleeping dragon. I believe in Ambassador Spock's plan for a reunification. That is why I volunteered to be a liaison between Datan and the Federation. But before that can happen, we need to earn the Romulans' trust. We need help. Will you help us do that? I look forward to working with the Romulan Republic. Introduce yourself to... okay. What's going on? That was a rubber band effect, I think. Okay. Welcome to New Romulus.
Let me brief you on the situation here. We're building a new city here, at the site where people first landed on this world more than 2,000 years ago, after the Sundering. Our Reman friends will take the lower levels, where they can feel most at home. We'll use the staging area as a landing site for shuttlecraft, and a place to coordinate construction and future shipping. Many of our records were lost with the homeworld. But what we do have indicates that there was a battle here before the colony ships left to find Romulus.
You found what could be
The Sword of the Raptor Star, one of our most revered artifacts
here on this world.
There's still much we need to learn about this world and its inhabitants. This creature, for example, how did it adapt to the radiation that until recently made this world unsuitable for colonization? Recent scans are showing the radiation falling into manageable levels. With modern technology and your assistance, this should be a place where the Romulan and Reman people can thrive for generations to come. We've found ruins that date back to the Sundering, and beneath them, signs of what may be a much older civilization. Who lived here eons ago? What happened to them? We're doing what we can, but we can't do it alone. If you're here to help, I'll get you started.
Okay. That's it. Now we just wait for the next mission to start up, and we'll get into it. Staging area, and we'll just have a quick look at the episode list. Staging area. Just want to make sure I don't screw up somehow. There's a lot of things that need to be done and not enough hands to do the work. My job is to organise volunteers, so grab a spanner or collect reports and volunteer already. You might even get that fancy uniform a little dirty, little dusty. Dirty work is honest work. Okay. So basically what you'll see is little areas will glow green, and you just go and work with them. So before we go anywhere, obtain clear and staging area pattern buffer. So if you're off anywhere, in any of these areas, you can't transport back here until you've put your pattern into the buffer. It's like a security a security guard, so you can't just beam in anywhere. Although you did beam down to the planet, which is kind of So now we can actually use the system. But as you can see, when you look at the list of possibilities, you can't actually use any of these until you go to that area and activate that transporter pad. So you've got to make sure you remember to do that. You've got your exchange and bank. I don't think there's a mail slot outside here, although I think this is a video thing. No, nothing's happening. So if you go through these doors here, that's the embassy, and I think there's a bank system and a mail system in there. Okay. So this guy, you can actually test your ability to scan for radiation, but we won't need to do that because it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so here you can see a report. There's tactical engineering and science, and you'll see that I didn't actually get any points for that, but if I hand all of them in, I do get a bit of a bonus for it. Okay, you can buy things from this person, although you'll just be collecting stuff. You can fix this console, and you'll see that the percentage goes up by, I think it's like 3%? 8%. Oh, there's another report up the top there. How someone lost it up there, who knows? Engineering report. Again, it won't move. Oh, another report right there. That was quick and easy. Okay, let's see. Is it this one over here I've got to talk to? Oh! That was a rubber band effect for sure. There you go, 24. So I got 16% there. Okay, and all you have to do is run around. You can only pick the reports up one at a time, so once you've gotten all three, hand them in, and then you can start collecting all three of them again. Again, just every time you do something, you get a few points. If you run around in a circle around the outside, you can come back here, and by the time you get back here from running around, you can actually fix the same things over again. Okay, sometimes if you're lucky, you might be able to fix the, no, it's not going to happen this time. And this is a daily thing. You can come back and do this every day. So all the new Romulus missions are actually daily missions. Okay, so we can't actually fix the Romulan shuttle. Okay, so if you see anyone just standing around and stretching, yawning, they obviously need to be have a pep talk. Let's see, sometimes, there we go. So to make you feel like you are part of the game, the NPCs will talk to you. Pretty sure I saw something green over here a sec. There it is. Okay, I'm getting a bit of a rubber band effect here. At some point, you can actually get one of these things as a non-combat ground pet. I can't remember how to do it, though. These things here, like little rabbits, there's different ones you can collect. Okay, so I've got one of each again. Let's fix this on our way through. Okay. And this is like a sleeping quarters for them, but that's also an area you can investigate and fix things. And normally within here, every now and again, you'll find someone skulking around. There we go. Okay. Sometimes I'll actually be Tel Shiar spies and they'll actually attack you. Okay, this person is just standing around. There are a set of 3 pads in here as well. This person will actually tell you about the animal species on the planet, and again, that'll just make the video too long. You can actually go through that and read it yourself, or if I get enough requests, I'll come back and do that again myself. Okay. Oh, that'll be the end of it. Okay. Staging area. Return. Okay, that was pretty quick. I might be able to do another mission here. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to wait and see. Oh. Thank you, Admiral. I know... Okay, so this is a thing that pops up. You'll see insects here, but you have to have the bug spray, which I don't have because I haven't gotten to that part of the map yet. Thank you, Admiral. I know this may not seem like much, but everything you can do contributes to New Romulus. As the Klingons say, the first city wasn't built in a day. Let's see. Okay, so that is Romulan marks 318. Let's see if I have to activate it.
With the establishment of New Romulus, the Republic has a home for their operations. That also means they have a center from which to aid and protect their other colony worlds. Several Republic colonies are in direct threat from raids and attacks. We want to keep the Republic stable, so we're willing to help in their defense. Join a task force to assist the Romulan Republic in protecting their colonies.
Okay. So as you can see, I've got about 100 Romulan marks. I think it was 318, so I've got 102. Now, atmospheric assault, I believe, is a shuttlecraft one. I'm not too fond of shuttlecraft missions because it's a little hard. Let's see if that's actually the next mission in the list. Task Force Operation. So I'll do the Task Force Operation and then we'll end the video. Okay, Romulan marks. Let's see. Fly your shuttle. That was not one of them, was it? This should not take too long because the Vault is one of the more common ones. Okay, so which... Oh, in progress. Defend. Why not? Vault Ensnared, so shuttle. That is not one of them. Okay, shouldn't take too long. Okay, what is the next mission or next episode? Hidden camera. Okay, so that's over here next to the staircase. So we'll just stay over here. And I think hidden camera is a series of different mini missions. Why is it taking so long? Okay, Ensnared is one of the things I normally get when I hit join random. So that is really weird that it's not actually starting up. Getting a bit of a slingshot effect here. Maybe it's in the next. Well, what is going on? That is weird. It's going sideways there for a second. So in here, I think there's a little green thing that glows, and I think it's a pad that ends up being a piece of video. Okay, let's just go run around and have a quick look at this area until the mission starts. If it takes too long, I'll just cut the video. Again, the swarm again, but I don't have the spray to get rid of them. So as you can see, there's Klingons, Romulans, and there should be some Federation people hanging around somewhere. I'm assuming they're going to throw a few Dominion groups in here now that the Dominion is part of it. Again, other players. So, will this glow green or can I not? There you go. Okay, that's an accolade. So basically, I'm not sure if this will show up in the accolades. In progress. Oh, there we go. That's accepted. So there are different areas you've got to visit in your Romulus to collect the accolades for it. I will do a video on that. I believe I'll try to get a video done on that. I'm not entirely sure if I'll have the time, but I'll do my best. Many of our forces are defending the new colony world. New Romulus is our future. But we must maintain a presence here as well. The Tholians would plunder the vault and strip it of its technology and weapons. We cannot allow this. My ships are fighting the Tholians, but they are badly outnumbered. Help as many of them as you can. Okay, I don't have any shuttles or anything. So once I get down to about 10 seconds, I'll activate my weapons. And then the ships should come in, and let's high warp it. I'll high impulse it. See this one here with the multi-beams, it actually shoots the nodes that hold the corners together. So this is a good one to have just for the sake of getting out of this nest. Well, this web, sorry. It's got a web. Okay, let's head for another ship in distress. Too close to the explosion. I can't see the there it is. Okay, let's activate our weapons again. And again, we'll get the possibility of new Romulus marks from here. And again, if you want to see any gameplay of any other ships, I'm more than happy to swap the ships out. I'm just trying to keep this as close to Age of Discovery era ships as possible. But if you want to see how other ships perform in the game, I'm more than happy to play with those. If you're wondering what's going off the screen right now, we're going through a micro nebula, and when that happens, it messes with your shields and your scanners, so everything goes grey, and you've got the fog of war up here where you can't see anything. I don't think you can go to high impulse. No, you can't. Okay, so let's just head in one direction. Hopefully we'll be off the side of it. If I turn this way. That's where the bulk of it is, so hopefully I'm right on the edge and I can leave it anytime soon. There we go. Let's see. Turn and full impulse. I'm going to hit the... Yep, I thought so. Yeah, I can see the enemy anyway, so that's good. Activated that way too soon. Come on. Whoa! Only 4 ships that's been saved. This is going to be a long video if not. This is how fast we're going. There are 4 other players and we're still only saved 4 ships. That's right.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Sweet, that's another point to spend. Let's get out of the nebula. Got the same air? It is the same item. Where is it? Nebula's over there, so if I turn that way, should be fine. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay. Okay, what I was gonna say, where's me bike? Okay. Looking for any red contacts. Oh, right up there. It's worse than I thought. The Tholians aren't trying to steal the vault secrets, they want the vault itself. Tholian vault weavers are trying to construct a web around the space station. If they succeed, they can initiate a reaction that could pull the vault out of our dimension. The vault weavers have a long energy trail, that's how you can identify them. Target and destroy those ships at all costs. The more vault weavers you destroy, the longer it will take the Tholians to construct their web. They seem to be focusing their efforts at the top, middle, and bottom sections of the vault. I suggest you concentrate your efforts there. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if we have to destroy a certain number of them. So once they actually finish, and they always seem to get a bit of it done, you'll see what exactly happens. As you can see, more and more are warping in.
The Tholian vault web is 20% complete.
Oh, wait a minute, this one's close. Oh, there's 5 of them. What's going on? That's basically, as you can see, just a shield, so they can fire through it, but you can't.
The Tholian vault web is 40% complete.
Doing the best I can. was shooting at you, so I don't know why you put that shield up. Ha! So I started shooting at him, the shield went down. I guess I shouldn't laugh. I do the same thing where I put the shields up at the wrong time. These things, you can't really see them. They're like a shuttlecraft. They're a very small ship. The reason you don't take them out for one hit kill is because they're so maneuverable, you're not actually doing full damage to them.
The Tholian bulk web is 60% complete.
I'm seeing red dots, but I'm not seeing... There they are. Oh, someone's already got that one. Oh, right there. Over here somewhere. Right there. Another one just walked in. Whoa, someone's left the map. Only got 3 other players here. This is going to make the rest of the game a little harder to do. This is the easy part. This is why when you're doing these team maps, you really need everyone to be active, because if they're not, you can actually lose quite a bit. Again, I can see a red dot, but I can't see the web weaver. Oh, over there. Okay, awesome.
The Tholian bulk web is 80% complete.
Oh, he came out of nowhere. Okay, I have never had the mesh this fully completed before.
The Tholian's web is collapsing.
Awesome.
Excellent.
I was damn close.
The vault is secure, but we are not. Sensors show Tholian reinforcements approaching at high warp. Prepare for battle. Defeat the Tholian flagship if you can.
Okay, so the flagship, there's a couple of different ones. If you do this mission often enough, you can actually destroy each flagship by name, and when you do that, you can actually get an accolade for destroying all of them. Actually, let's destroy the fleet first. The flagship. Actually, no, the flagship. They're all gone for the fleet. Okay. You don't actually have to destroy the fleet, just the flagship. And once the flagship is done, the mission's done. Am I shooting at anything? What am... Last set of shuttles. I'm not sure what I'm shooting at. Ah, the big ship below me. Okay. Okay. So destroying the flagship ends the mission, but you can always get more points by destroying the fleet. So this triantula is like the second biggest ship, and then there's the mothership that's staying out of the battle area. Okay, so this... Okay, it stopped. So that yellow beam that was shooting out from it, if you're in front of that when it activates, you actually get in a cocoon of webbing. This thing here. Your ship's in front of that when it goes off. There you go. See how the ships are all cocooned? So you want to be out of that. It actually puts pressure on your hull, I believe, and actually causes the ship damage over time. You can see how hard it is to fight this one, and the flagship is even stronger than this. Because it uses a dimensional rift, you actually get the Terran Empire coming in as well. Hang on, that wasn't the flagship. And as you can see, New Romulus and Nakuru. So Nakuru is fighting Tholians, and Romulus, well, helping the Romulans. Take the item if we can. Let's see if we can get more points by attacking this ship over here. Nope, it's gone. Okay. Because that was just a Tholian ship. It wasn't a named Tholian ship, so it shouldn't have been the end of the mission. Let's see if we can get to that. There's another 2 ships to rescue. Let's see if they're still there. But this is pretty much the end of the video. The ally is there. You can see it. So they might be under attack still. Excuse I. What are they doing? Flying around. Let's see. So the red enemy ships don't normally pop up until about the 25 mark. So if they're still there, nope, they're gone. Can I help them at all? Nope. Oh, all I have to do is be near them. Okay. I'm getting this rubber band effect. I'm not. There you go. That's normally a bad internet connection, but my internet's pretty good, so I'm not sure what's going on. Let's just fly past them and then leave the map. Okay. So, I think that's well over an hour at this point. So I was saying, we can visit the embassy at some point, but I think that's one of the missions, so we can leave it for now. From up here, you can see pretty much the staging area.
Excellent work. The Republic values our assistance, and these joint ventures will only continue to strengthen those bonds.
Okay, he's going to pop up. So as you can see the entire staging area, and through there is the next mission, I believe, but we'll have to wait and see.
I've received reports of Tal Shiar.
Hidden camera. So hidden camera is here. So here is Leonard Nimoy, or Spock. When he died in real life, they actually put this on Vulcan and New Romulus as a tribute to Spock and Leonard Nimoy in general. I'm not too sure if they're going to do similar things with the rest of the original cast and crew, because Bones... damn. I've forgotten his name in real life. Dr. Bones McCoy has passed away, and he's not here, and so has Scotty. But the voice of Scotty is done by the voice of his own son. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm just going to end the video here. If you have any suggestions for gameplay, leave a comment down below. And you want me to do a more in-depth look around, I'm more than happy to do that, but you can take your time and do that yourself. If you have any criticism, more than happy to take criticism. I just ask that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.